Exodus chapter 35, verse 3. Ye shall kindle no fire throughout your habitations upon the Sabbath day.
So now, you shall kindle no fire in your habitation. Is this talking about fire that you get to see, like lighting a lamp, or is it talking about cooking? Because in the temple, we burn incense day and night. So there was fire. It's talking specifically about cooking. You're supposed to eat cold food on the Sabbath. Read.
Exodus chapter 16, verse 23. And he said unto them, This is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath upon the Lord, unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today, and see that which ye see.
That means boil what you gotta boil, bake what you're gonna bake, basically prepare your food. Read.
And that which remaineth over laid up for you to keep, to be kept unto the morning.
So what you cook on Friday, you cook double portion so you can have enough to eat on the Sabbath.
That's right.
You're not supposed to be cooking, buying, nor selling on the Sabbath.
Right.
What you're supposed to do, you're supposed to fellowship with your brothers and sisters in the same faith.
Right.
You understand that? You have any questions?
Well, what about what Christ did when they were gathering, the Israelites were gathering?
The corn. The corn.
Give me the Lord.
He said that Sabbath is command. Everything you say is right. I'm not, but we're also under grace. So if I work
Give me
on
Titus
Friday at 6,
2:11.
sundown, the Sabbath is beginning.
So hold up. You said we are under grace, right?
We're in the grace, but grace isn't justified as sinning now. Don't.
So cooking on the Sabbath is a sin.
I'm saying if you don't have, if you cannot have to cook, if you can make a plan to not cook on the Sabbath, then you should do that. But if you have to work and you have no time, we're under grace, we'll understand the way that we live.
That's not what grace is, boy. Read that. Let's read grace.
Titus chapter 2, verse 11. For the grace of God that bringeth salvation has appeared to all men.
So the grace brings us salvation because wow, we're gonna fall short. So grace is put there for a specific reason to give us time to get ourselves right. Like if you buy a car and you can't pay it off, you ask the bank for a grace period. That means you get a few months to get your money right, and if you can't get your money right, the car will be taken away from you.
That's right.
So grace is not. You can't use grace as a freedom to sin.
I didn't say that.
You see what I'm saying?
Can I say one thing? For instance, like the what you make mention of in sense that you got a job, right?
Right.
And you go to your boss and you say, listen, I would like to have the Sabbath off.
Right.
And and he don't want to give you the Sabbath off. We cannot teach anybody to break God's commandment, so we can't tell you to break God's commandments.
Right.
You understand? But in that process, you remember with Daniel what he did? When they wanted Daniel to eat the unclean food, he inquired and so forth. And the eunuch tell him, listen, okay, you can eat fruits and so forth, but you ain't got to eat the Babylonian food.
Right.
It's the same thing today.
Right.
Brothers that grow their beard, you understand, you could have certain things signed up from the church saying, for religious purposes, you don't work on this day, or you don't supposed to cut your beard. You understand? And there's laws set up where they can't discriminate against brothers and sisters. You understand? So we got to use these things, but we can't use the excuse and say we under grace, so we don't go to our boss and ask him for the Sabbath off, or we don't.
But the Sabbath
You understand what I'm saying?
I understand, honey, and I agree with you, but the Sabbath starts at 6 sundown.
Yeah, when the place get dark.
We usually finish work at 6. So are we supposed to ask for Friday off completely?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That if you could get off before 6, that would be good.
Yeah.
But if not, we are in our captivity, and we're gonna.
Yeah.
Let me get that in Judges, because the righteous act.
5:11.
Oh, you see this right here. Judges 5 and 11.
Judges chapter 5, verse 11.
You know why we got to be careful also with that spirit?
Yeah.
Because some people come and they think that Christ give us the liberty to sin.
You're right. That's what the
Because
churches are teaching. That's why I got away from it.
That's what the Christian church is teaching.
Yeah.
So we got to get our people up over that mind. Let's get the mind where we under grace so we can sin.
Yeah.
Grace is just a time period for you to get yourself right. Because in us walking this walk, and how long you know you Israel?
3 months.
Okay, 3 months you know you Israel, right? And you knowing that you Israel, you know you coming into Israel with a lot of baggage.
Yeah.
All right, with a lot of burdens and doctrines and things that you got to pass behind you. You understand? You might be working on the Sabbath and all of that. You know, all these things are going to take steps to get these things right.
That's right.
You understand? It's not some you just overnight you turn an Israelite and you just get all these things done right. So that's where the grace comes in. All right? I'll read that.
Judges chapter 5 verse 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the places of drawing waters.
In the places of drawing waters is talking about here in America and all over the earth where people have been slaves. You understand? Drawing waters, that signifies that we are servants. All right? Read on.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord.
So it said right now, that's what we're doing. We're rehearsing the righteous acts. You understand? Because if you willingly go in and break the Sabbath now, guess what? You're going to willingly do it for Christ. You understand me? And you're going to be put to death. So you understand that? So we got to be careful with that grace, that word grace. You understand? Grace is just a time period for you to get yourself right. That's all that is. You know, you've been in this 3 months. I know there's a lot of things you got to work on yourself. You understand? Because me coming in here 3 months, I still had a lot of things I had to work on. You understand? So you right now, you are under grace to get yourself right. You're going to make mistakes. You understand? But the Sabbath day, the scripture say no cooking. The scripture you mentioned about the corn. When the servant, did they take the corn and go cook it? No, they did not. They picked the corn and was eating it because they was hungry. You understand? It's like you hungry and you see an apple. Alright? You hungry. You ain't preparing enough for the Sabbath because you had poor people amongst all people that wasn't able to prepare, and you know, so you see an apple. You could pick the apple and eat it. You understand? But it's a difference when you pick the corn. No, you light a fire and you roasting the corn, or you boiling the corn, making some corn soup or something like that. That's different. You understand? So you see that? So they was eating the raw corn because they was hungry. They didn't take the corn and was cooking it. So you see the difference? All right. Go to Exodus 16 and 24. Exodus 16 and 24.
Exodus chapter 16 verse 24. And they laid it up till the morning, as Moses bade. Verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord has said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath. Read on.
Unto the Lord. Bake that which you will bake today.
Bake what you got to bake today. Meaning, you know, you might want to bake some bread or whatever you got to bake. The Most High said, do it today. You understand? Meaning the day before the Sabbath. Read on.
And seek that ye will seek.
The word seek means boil. Boil that which you gonna boil. Read on.
And that which remaineth over laid up for you to be kept unto the morrow.
So before the Sabbath come in, you're supposed to boil what you gotta boil and cook what you gotta cook. You understand? Because the scripture say, when it say you shall kindle no fire, you understand it's talking about boiling and cooking. Because the Levites they burn incense. Guess what you gotta use to burn the incense? Fire. They did that on the Sabbath. So when the scripture says there shall be no, you shouldn't kindle no fire in your habitation, it's talking about buying. Let me buy. So it's talking about boiling and cooking. You understand? So when Christ
So I don't want to stop you. So what should we do on the Sabbath? We should just stay home, gather, stay home, watch TV, watch movies.
The scriptures say, blessed is the man that keep my Sabbath holy. So now you want to know what you can do on the Sabbath. You can read your Bible. You can congregate. See what I'm saying? You got to stay in a spiritual realm. Because think about this. What do you do from Sunday to Friday? You work, you're doing all kinds of things. So why on the Sabbath would you want to continue doing those same things? It doesn't make sense. So Majority of the time of the week, you don't have no time to read the Bible. So, there's no laws against you watching TV, but why would you want to spend the whole day watching TV? And if you are watching TV, you should watch something that is edifying. Like a movie like Roots, something about your history. You understand? A documentary that could still put you in the godly realm. But not sit down and watching Atlanta Housewives. You see where I'm coming from? So I can't pull a law in the scripture that say you can't watch TV, but you should use your common sense. So you gotta stay in the spirit. What is the spirit? Because you gotta always be in the spirit on the Lord's Sabbath day. We're gonna show you what is the spirit.
John chapter 6, verse 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth.
Quickeneth been changed. Because as you understand that you are an Israelite, there's still a lot of work needs to be done. So now you gotta change the person that you are.
Right.
How do you do that? Read.
The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit and they are life.
So the words that's written in this book, they are the Spirit of God. And to stay in the Spirit, you gotta be reading this book.
Right.
Otherwise, people are gonna be feeding you any nonsense they want.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.